No, you can't control me, baby. You need a real one in your life. The bitches ain't gonna give it to you, right?
Hi, I'm Zaria.
And I'm Maika.
And this is Calming the Chaos. So if you guys would like to go give us a follow on our Instagram and TikTok at calmingthechaos_22. Again, that is calmingthechaos_22.
We have a Facebook page. So go add us on our Facebook. It's also Calming the Chaos, but there's no underscore before the 22.
Yes.
If you know what I mean. So it's just called at Calming the Chaos 22. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. So you want to introduce?
Okay. So we have a guest, a very special guest. You've heard me talk about her on pretty much every single one of these podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
It is my girlfriend, Brittany.
Hello.
She's annoying. But anyways, yeah, it's my girlfriend Brittany, and we decided to bring her on, and we're going to be in the hot seat a little bit today.
So today I am going to interview you guys as a couple.
Okay.
So like couple questions, and I want answers from both of you.
Okay.
So you ready? There's like 5 main questions for the both of you, and then I have a question for you, Brittany, at the end.
Okay. Cool.
All right. First question.
Oh God.
What what age did you first start liking girls, and when did you guys meet? Like, what age were you when you met?
Okay, so for me, I started liking girls. Well, I dated my first girl in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we were like on and off until like middle school. So, see where that got us, because you know all lesbians just shack up. So, and we met. I think I might have been like 16. You would have been 15. And you turning 16.
Yeah, because it was the summertime.
Yeah.
To be honest, I want to say, I don't know, like around 7th grade, because I don't know, I was just kind of confused, I guess. Like, I really was. Like, I was.
She had no culture in her life.
No. That's not why. I was just. That's not the reason. It's like.
I'm sorry. This is our first time recording together, and like, okay, this is our personalities on like recording. That's what you're hearing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so continue with this.
Okay, anyways, I just wasn't really like talking to anyone. Like, I wasn't talking to guys, and I didn't really care. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really find interest in them, but I didn't really think about
And like
women.
anyone, right?
No.
Pretty much at that time.
So you're kind of like neutral. At
Yeah,
the time.
I was just like, I don't know. Let me
just do my own thing.
Because at first I was like, I didn't really understand. I guess maybe I thought someone had to like have interest in me as well.
Mm.
But like that's just not how that works. Because obviously they have interest in you first, and that comes from somewhere. And
it turns
doesn't
into
make
something.
any sense. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. So I was just confused. And then I thought about it, and I was like, huh. I think I like women.
Did you come out as like bi first, or well, you didn't really come out, but did you in your mind think you were bi before saying that you fully liked girls?
Yes, because I was confused.
I came out as bi in 6th grade. Like I dated my first girl in 5th grade, and then I finally just came out to like my people in school and my friends and stuff in 6th grade, and I came out as bi. I don't really think I was confused because I did have crushes on dudes. I just never really did anything with them, but I knew later on down the road, I was like, yeah, this ain't for me.
So I've already shared. I mean, I kind of want to answer for myself.
Okay.
But I've already kind of shared. Like, I had my first like real girl kiss in 1st grade behind the teacher's desk. But I asked my first girl out in 7th grade. And I wrote on a little note, like, will you go out with me? And I gave her the note, and she circled yes. And then, poof, we were dating. Her name was Brittany.
That's not weird.
Her name was Brittany.
I do have a story about this one time I was trying to figure out everything. But, like, it's not what it sounds like. So, I don't know. I think it was like the end of 7th grade or some shit.
Mhm.
I don't really remember the time. It was just hot out. And I was riding my bike to the school, and the school is probably like 4 miles away. Because I was texting this guy. And I wanted to like just meet up with him at the school for some reason. But he lived in Hilton. Tell me why this motherfucker rode his bike. He didn't drive. He rode his bike to this Kendall High School.
I don't know how far that is.
That's far. It's far.
That's fucking far.
Just
miles
walk
and
country.
miles. It's like at least 10 plus miles. So this
Oh,
guy rode his bike
Jesus.
far. And I'm like, okay.
He must have thought he was getting something.
He must have did.
Did he get your cookie?
No, we got there. So we met up. I got there first, obviously. I was waiting around for like maybe 20 minutes.
Mhm.
And I was at the basketball court. And we didn't do anything. We didn't even touch each other. Literally, it was just
How
so
old were
fucking
you?
weird. I was like 13, 14 years old.
Oh, so like a freshman.
Yeah, I was young. And I was really, it was just really weird. It was just really weird. And I was like, I gotta go. My mom's calling me. Well, she was. Like, she was calling me. So I got nervous, so I went home, and then nothing happened, and that just never happened ever again.
So you, why'd you guys meet up though?
Oh, is that the one guy that you kind of did something with before we met, and then you said he moved away and you guys never talked again? I remember that story.
Like, yes, but dude, if I saw this guy today, he looks like a school shooter. He was so creepy. He was the creepiest guy I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. He was just disturbed.
All right.
Down with the sickness.
Next question.
All right. What is your biggest pet peeve of each other? Like,
You have
what's
to
your
go
pet
first.
peeve for her, or what's your pet
No,
peeve?
what you could go first.
So, my thing is, like, you
Don't
don't, like,
air
when
me
you,
out.
no, I'm not. Like, when you pick things up, you don't put it back where you found it, like, literally ever. Like, never.
I can also say the same for you though, because as soon as you come home, you take off your hat, and then our couch is a collection of hats by the end of the
No.
week.
No, it's just the makeup. The makeup and, like, the hair shit.
Yeah, but the makeup and everything, that's my space in the bedroom.
But it takes up, okay, listen, over time, it takes up, like, the whole room. Your shit will be on my side of the bed. I have to move your water bottle out from my side of the bed every single night.
Because I take a nap.
You be sprawled out.
Yeah. That's why. I have reason.
But it'll be covered by blankets sometimes, so I'll lay in the bed on a hard water bottle.
A hard, cold piece of metal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
It doesn't feel good, and it's just, I don't know.
Whatever, bitch. What's my pet peeve? I guess one of them, which is like minor, just the hat thing, and sometimes you don't take out dinner.
I do forget to take that chicken out every single
Literally. And then, what else is my pet peeve? Oh, she just doesn't listen. Like, I feel like I can look her in the eyes and tell her something 100 times. Every day for a week straight, I'll tell her the same thing. Look her straight in the eyes. And then that day will be like, so what are we doing today? Oh, I didn't even know you had this done. Like, you were doing this today or whatever. I'm like, did you not listen to me speak about it every day for the past week? I'm sorry. You just don't listen.
I don't know why you like.
Because, like, I mean, you have some good qualities.
Well,
I
that
just-
kind of goes into the next question. What first caught your eye about each other?
Brittany had blonde hair when I first met her. I love that. And she is tall.
You were just so short.
Tell them how tall you are so they can get, like, a ratio.
5'10".
You're
Uh,
5'10"?
I'm 5'1".
I'm 5'5", bro.
You're
You're
like
right
you're
in
in
the
the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
so yeah, I was like, wow, you're short. Not wow, but like
A lot of people said that to me, like, you know, my ex-best friend or whatever, who we should not name. She was shocked by how short I was when I met her for the first time, but she's only 5'5". But she thought I was going to be taller for some reason. And she said the way I took my pictures
So
back in the
you
day, she
catfished
thought
her?
I was going to be taller.
You hype
No, like, I looked the same, and I wore a
I'm
Tell
kidding.
me why. I wore like purple marbly leggings with like white and gray with purple
God,
sneakers,
Sonia.
purple zip-up jacket and a purple hat that said my name Zarya on it in white letters.
You thought you were it.
You were the it girl.
I was material girl. That was me.
Yeah, you thought you were it with that sparkly Zarya hat. Everyone was like Zaria.
Okay, whatever, bitch.
Y'all crazy. All right. Question number 4. Was your first time having sex together awkward, or was it more like it just came naturally?
I don't think it was awkward.
Yeah, I don't think it was awkward either.
So it was just like it just happened.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that I hate myself, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, and like for when we first dated back in like 2015, I didn't really care to be touched. So
I didn't do shit to you.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever. Like I really didn't care, and I still don't care. But
She don't like.
whatever. Anyways, but yeah, I don't think it was awkward though. I think it just happened. I feel like if it would have been with a man, it would have been way more awkward.
No, that makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dick haters, definitely.
I don't know, man. There's just something about it.
Something about
It's a little off.
So I guess dildos are out the question.
Oh no.
Those
It's
are
just
consistent.
Huh?
Those are consistent.
yeah, men aren't.
I mean, she's not wrong. As like a bisexual girl, men are not consistent, but the toys are.
Yes.
They're always there for us. All right. Final question.
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing that you would change about your partner? The way y'all just looked at each other.
Well, okay,
The
so
silence was crazy.
That was deafening.
I would definitely change. Like, I wish you were just a little bit more romantic. Like, sometimes I would like to be wine and dine, and I like express it. And I feel like nothing happens romantically unless I plan it.
Well, one thing I would change. You get mad so easily.
Well,
Like,
maybe if you would
so-
stop doing stupid shit.
Like, you're
I
mad
would-
right now.
Because I'm not even mad. No, she thinks me elevating my voice is me being mad. You'll know
Well,
if,
your tone, you're like, well, like, what?
bro.
I feel
yeah,
like you're yelling.
because sometimes Brittany's just a fucking dumbass. And this is the thing with Brittany, though, and I've noticed this. If you don't yell at Brittany, it most likely will not get done.
That's not true.
Bro, I know it's true because I feel I even see the same thing with you and your family. If nobody like pushes her in that direction, or like if I want something done, she won't really get it done because she just thinks it's not important. In order for
I just don't like getting yelled at. That's why I'm gonna do it. Like, why would I?
yes,
continuously
but
get
when
yelled
I
at?
speak in a calm manner, it doesn't get done, and then I yell. That's the thing.
You guys
'Cause
gotta also understand, they've been together for like 8 years. They're allowed to have these feelings.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be like, they need to break up.
It's
They
not
sound
like we've been
hor-
dating for 2 months and that cute shit. Like, no, we've been in this.
We're like
Yeah.
legally married at this point.
Honestly.
Speaking of that, when are you gonna propose? I'm asking you a question.
We've literally talked about this yesterday. And you keep saying the same answer, and you know the answer, and you keep asking the same question.
Because I just want a ring. I want to flex on these haters.
Just go to Walmart.
Well, I even said as long as the ring does not turn my finger green, I don't care because I'm not that materialistic to be rocking like the hugest diamond that's gonna weigh my hand down. If it costs $100 and it doesn't turn my finger green, I'm happy with it. And as long as it's the silver and the shape that I want, I'm happy.
Sounds reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
that was eventful. Alright, so now Brittany, the ultimate questiones for you.
Alrighty.
So I heard you had a wild coming out story.
I
And
wouldn't say wild, like woo.
like, woo,
Yeah, it wasn't anything like
crazy.
yeah, out of this world, beyond crazy. It was just like an average American coming out story. If
Oh,
I'm
okay.
being honest, like I feel like the shit that you see in movies
Is what happened.
literally what happened. It's what you like are afraid that's gonna happen.
All right, well, we had like our Pride story time coming out, but we never got yours. So
Go ahead.
Would
The
you-
floor is yours.
the floor is yours. Tell us your coming out story.
Well, I was, I think, 16 because I first started driving my car, and it was the beginning of the school year, I believe. I was going to see Zaria a lot more. I feel like my mom noticed I was like gone a lot, so she started keeping tabs on me. I think she made like a fake Instagram to
Oh.
stalk me.
Yo, mama?
Yeah,
Oh, mama.
So do you think she's the one that someone told me that you were gay?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Maybe. Because I posted you on social media a lot. And I don't think I was friends with her. No,
Aw,
I
she
wouldn't
was your
be.
Woman Crush Wednesday?
Like,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
National Girlfriend's Day the other day, and I didn't get posted
Listen,
or a ring.
I didn't know that
so-
was a thing until like 10 o'clock at night. Can we please move on?
Whatever.
Did you say it to her?
No, because she wouldn't have acknowledged it.
See, look, it's on both ends. You didn't say nothing.
No,
You didn't
because
know.
I know she doesn't post any of that stuff like National Girlfriend's Day. Literally, I have to tell her to post me on my birthday.
No, I don't. I posted you on. You did not tell me to post you on your birthday. No, stop rolling your eyes like that.
Oh my
You didn't tell
God.
me that.
Whatever.
No, I posted
Continue
it.
with your
Yeah,
coming
please.
out. Okay.
Anyways,
Back to the story.
I was gone a lot, and I think she started keeping tabs on me. And I also had a tracker in my car.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but I don't know much about that shit. But anyways, I had one in my car, and she noticed I went to Elby, and I didn't know it would like track me like that. To be honest with you, like
That's
she
kinda
must have.
creepy.
Yeah, so she saw that I was in Elby, and she was like, "Come home right now," blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay." Coming home, I was like shaking like a bitch because I was fucking scared, and I was driving the car home, and I don't know. I got home, and she was like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "Oh, like I just went to a friend's house," and she was like, "Red flag," and she just was not believing me. Like I could tell by the look into her eyes, like she just did not believe what I was telling her. I think I walked away, and then I don't remember anything else being said. Maybe I walked away. Maybe something else was said. I can't remember.
Maybe you blacked out.
Literally.
So scared you blacked out.
Yeah. Anyways, like I walked away, and then I remember the next thing I did. I went upstairs and I like stayed in there for like the rest of the night. And I came down for dinner, ate, and then I went back upstairs. It was just weird.
So did you ever like come out to your
Yeah,
mom?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she had to come out like a
Pause.
few times, so.
I'm getting there.
Alright.
Anyways, I went upstairs and I wrote this note.
Oh. Nothing. No.
I wrote a note.
I remember. I forgot all about that, and I remember it because you were texting me while you were doing it.
Yeah, because I was asking you what I should say. I was like, what do I say? And you were like telling me whatever. I don't remember what I wrote at all. I can't even tell you anything that's on there. I just know I wrote a note. And I put it like on her chair in her bedroom for her to see when she came upstairs. It probably looked like I ran away. I walked down the hallway because I heard her go up to her room. And
Oh,
she was
God.
in there for a while. And the door was like cracked. So I was walking down the hallway because my room was at the other end of the hallway. So I was walking down like tiptoeing as
You were
lightly as
creeping.
I was wearing fuzzy socks.
Bro.
I was wearing fuzzy socks and I was and I was tiptoeing down the hallway.
This is like making me anxious. Like, I don't know why it's making me
My
anxious.
life is so suspenseful. Anyways. There's so much suspense. And I literally was just walking down the hallway and I saw the door was cracked open. I took a look and she was on the chair reading the note. And I'm like, and I left. I jumped down the stairs. Like, I didn't even walk. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I jumped down the stairs. It was like 6 or 7 stairs per flight. So I jumped on the flight of stairs. Then I hopped down the other flight of stairs.
You were just trying to get as far away as possible.
Levitating.
As quick as possible.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of quiet. I don't know how I made it that quiet.
Them
but
fuzzy socks.
yeah, the fuzzy socks and the hardwood do some wonders.
They're like the suppressor on a
What if
gun.
you would have slipped and busted your ass though? And you was like knocked out?
But I didn't. So after I did that, I like went down. I'm so fucking weird. I like went down to the basement, and like I went down to the basement. It was like half finished, half not. Like whatever. No one was ever down there. So there was a couch down there, and I was just sitting there, and I was on my phone, just like flipping through Instagram. I was too fucking anxious. I just had to do something far away.
Where she couldn't just go in your room and find you. You'd be like, where is this bitch?
I just needed some like warning because that's too quick of a walk from her room to my room. So I needed to go down a couple flights of stairs.
You need to hear her stomping around first.
Yeah, I need to prepare myself. So I was just sitting there and I heard her come down the stairs. Like she was just like, she walked so hard down the stairs. Like you just know everyone that's coming down the stairs. I know it was her. So she was like, just coming down the stairs, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And then she came downstairs and she was like, you know, I still love you.
Aww.
Did she actually say that?
Something like that. But like it wasn't much.
Because I know she was like pissed. So.
Well, yeah, okay, so I'm getting there. I don't remember everything. It just went in this manner. So like she went back upstairs and I was just sitting downstairs on the couch in shock, staring at the wall. Cause like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, "What does that mean?" Like,
so are we good? Like,
she just looked really sad. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So whatever. Hours go by.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I ate dinner.
Well, yeah, something like that would make you sick.
Oh yeah, I would be shaking. I would literally be trembling.
Like
my stomach would be like,
bro.
Like I don't remember if I did, but me knowing me, I feel like I didn't. It was nighttime. I went to bed, and I get a text message from my mom while I was on FaceTime with Zaria, and she was like, "I don't want you talking to her anymore." Blah blah blah. It was such a plot twist, and she was like, "I can't even sleep because of this." She said crazy shit like that. And I was on FaceTime with her, and I was really upset. And I was like, my mom just told me I can't talk to you anymore.
Oh.
And I was like 16.
To the point she called the phone company and had my number blocked. When we first got back together in 2019, I still had my phone number blocked, and it wasn't until months.
I think I was able to go into my
No, you had to. I told you to text your mom to unblock me once you came out again, and that's what she had to call the phone company to unblock me years later. And this happened back in 2015.
So between 2015 and 2019, you were blocked.
Yes, for the first like almost year of our relationship, we had to, like when we got back together in 2019, we had to text on Snapchat.
Yeah. Thank God for Snapchat, right?
Oh yeah, Snapchat is something else. She said that. I like cried myself to sleep, and I didn't really want to like talk to her for like a whole week, really, because I was like too upset. So like I was getting my car fixed and I was cleaning it out or whatever. And Steve came up to me and he was like, "She's really conservative. I'm more the liberal one. Whatever. She is gonna come around." All those words. So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that happened, and I was like, well, I don't want to stay here if she's going to act like this because I don't want to live like this, basically. And it was only like a day or two, and I was like, fuck this.
You're like, this is not the life that I want to live.
I was just really upset. Like, it was just really annoying to hear. It's disappointing. Like, she thought she was disappointed. I was more disappointed. That junk was crazy.
Yeah.
At least she said she still loved you.
The energy in the air is something I can't even explain. Like, that was the biggest thing. The energy just, like, in the air when it's, like, really awkward.
It's thick.
It's, like, it's deafening. Like,
hard
it's
to
just,
breathe.
Yeah, it was tight.
I can literally just imagine you, your mom, and your stepdad just, like, sitting around the table.
Well, he is more accepting than anything. Like
he like doesn't care.
He's more.
He fixes my car sometimes.
He's very down to earth. He's a nice guy. He really is. Probably the nicest guy my mom's ever met. Oh. Not even kidding. Probably better than my dad.
Never know.
Don't. Sorry. Sorry up there. I don't know. I've been told lies my whole life about you, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah.
What's
like,
the other ones?
What?
Well, because you had to come out multiple times.
Well, it was only one other time.
Well, okay, so yeah.
It was when I moved into my first apartment.
Yeah, so...
But this was like a year and a half later. I think maybe 2 years.
Well, because 2019, and this was, no, because it was like 2015 when this all happened. 2015, 2016. So, like, from that time until 2019.
Oh, yeah, there was, like, a good amount of time then.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when. But I was in my first apartment. I moved out. Whatever, cool. This was shortly after I started talking to Zaria again because we didn't talk for, like, a long time. Whatever.
Like, we kind of, like, kept touch periodically. Like, once a year, we would find each other on social media and talk for a little bit. But then she would get spooked out because, like, she thinks of her mom as, like, God, I feel like.
No, I don't. No, I see her as my mother. I don't see her as, like, God.
Yes, but
You're a birther.
the length she's willing to do sometimes to have her mom accept her is, like, unhealthy, though.
Yeah, but, like, sometimes it's hard to explain because you just want to be accepted, all the other people around you. And,
Yeah.
like, when you're growing up with people that have very accepting families and very open families, and then yours is so tight-knit, it's, like, sad.
Well, yeah.
It's very hard to explain, but, like, you want that validation.
Right.
So I'm sorry if I come off as, like, oh, I see her as a God. I just want validation.
I mean, a lot of people want that from their parents.
Yeah.
So it's not anything, like, different.
So, the second time when you moved in.
So I was, like, on the phone with her. And
Oh, yeah, because you called her this time.
Oh, God. You didn't write a letter?
no. Like, I don't know. I was, like, in this weird headspace. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't talk to no one for, like, all sorts of different reasons. And I don't know. I just felt very uncomfortable with my family life for, like, a long time. It was just, I got out of it. I'm not saying, like, it was a terrible household. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't comfortable anymore.
Yeah.
So, like, I just wanted to leave. And
Got the hell up out of there.
Yeah, I just left. And I called my mom, I don't know when, like, later down the road, like, a few months after I moved in or whatever. Like, we were on the phone, I told her I was dating Zaria, or she, like, knew I was dating Zaria or something like that. Vice versa, whatever. Like, we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like, we said a couple things, I literally don't remember what was said.
I know you told me something about how she said, well, it's gonna take me a while to get over this, and then you guys didn't talk for at least, like, a couple months.
It was, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
That was, like, at the same time where I was just, like, not feeling...
Well, because when we
just wasn't...
also first got back together, you were still living there, which also probably made you feel uncomfortable because you know how she felt about me and you dating girls in general. So that's probably another reason why you wanted to move, because we had dated while you were still there, because you came and saw me in Medina while you still lived in Kendall.
Well, right, and also, like, another thing is I just wanted my independence really badly. That's just me as a person. I didn't want to live under anyone else's roof, and I wanted to make my own money and pay my own bills.
Yeah.
Like, desperately. Like, I looked for an apartment for months. Like, I was ready to move out, and I was just 18. And I was just like, I want to do this. And she was fine with that decision, and she co-signed my first apartment for me, because at the time I didn't have shit. So, like, I couldn't really get a lot of... At the time, I couldn't get places, like, on my own because of how much room there was. Like, there was not a lot of places available.
I mean, plus you were only 18. You have to have a co-signer anyway because of how young we were.
Yeah, so I
did it for mine.
It
You're
depends
in a
on...
specific circumstance, though. Like, who would have signed?
I could have probably gotten anyone to sign.
Well,
or my
no,
grandma was still alive then.
I was in, like, a big complex in Rochester. Like, they wanted credit checks.
Well, yeah, mine wasn't credit-based. If it's not credit-based, you don't need a cosigner.
Yeah, so I got a cosigner, I moved out, and that was that.
And then it took up until that Mother's Day of 2019 for me to be finally to step foot back in her mom's house since 2015.
For it to not be, like, weird, I guess.
It was still...
Well, because it was your first time, I felt a little better.
You're probably like, I'm busting through these doors like a brand new woman, and I'm just like, I'm black in an all-white family.
That's another thing. Like, I just hate families that are just one race.
You want to, like,
we're going into
nice blended family.
Because we're going into interracial dating, too, so this is going to be a long podcast, so buckle up.
Damn, it's going to be a lot of editing for me.
But yeah, so that brings us to like interracial dating. Yeah, her family's just very like white, conservative, or whatever, and my family's like a mix of colors. Everybody's accepted, everybody's welcome. So it's like two different sides. Like how do you feel from your standpoint going to my family functions versus yours?
It's definitely a different atmosphere. I don't know. Her family is all like loud out there. They like listen to loud
Typical
music.
Black.
Yeah.
I don't know. They like listen to loud music. They all talk to each other, and they're all like just telling stories, and they're all older.
Everything's like chill.
Yeah, because like
Yeah,
mind you, my family has like a lot of issues. Don't get me wrong, but once we get together, it's like it's chill.
Yeah, I've been around Zaria's family, and I definitely felt very welcome.
Yeah.
I was just chilling there, and her family was like, oh, "Okay, I see you."
They all kind of have the same attitude towards people. Like,
Yeah.
you all are pretty nice and friendly to like everyone, no matter what.
Mhm.
And I feel that's just not my family. I was literally sitting at my family's graduation, well, my sister's graduation party this weekend, and just shit talking. Like seriously,
The
The gossip.
Yeah,
You
so
spilling all the tea?
Yeah.
yeah, so it's just a different thing. Like it's two different types of people.
I know
Okay.
from like my standpoint, I go to my family functions, I can do more. Me and Brittany are legally able to drink at her family functions and stuff, but I feel like I can't let loose. I can't say certain off the wall shit that I would say around my family.
Mhm.
And because at the end of the day, it's the in laws, pretty much.
Yeah.
But at my family, you can say whatever the fuck. And
Mhm.
they just don't care. They're gonna laugh and be like, whatever, you're stupid. And go on about their day. It got to the point like Brittany, that one 4th of July, so was so drunk, puking in a bag in my aunt and
That
uncle's
was
kitchen.
so embarrassing.
Yeah.
That was so embarrassing.
And, like,
I hated that.
But like we could never get. We would never get that drunk at her family's.
You probably wouldn't be able to allow yourself to get that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I want to leave.
Well, yes. We always go to her family's first so that we can leave early enough to stay longer at my family's.
I feel like I mainly like Caucasian men. I say mainly because it's not just
I don't
Caucasian
know
men.
how you like white men.
Huh?
That's like the worst type of man.
Oh. That's why I've been having such a hard time.
I was this close to being a white man.
What?
Because I'm white.
Oh. Okay. But I mean, I think my preference is just white people all across the board. If I was either or, I think it would just be white people all across the board.
Because, I mean, I wouldn't mind stepping out of the racial box. It's just, you know.
The white people keep pulling you in.
Yeah, it's just something about, like, a white man.
I don't know. Like, for me, with women, it's more like, I don't know. I don't really care what race you are.
Yeah, she doesn't.
I don't really. If you're beautiful and you're nice, like, that's it. Like, if you're fun. Yes.
Aww.
And if you're funny, like, I dig that, you know? Like, that's all I care
Me and
about.
Brittany, my favorite moments, like, with me and Brittany is when we can just die laughing, and she's, like, crying, and that's how I know that, like...
I'm always a cry. I'm a laugh crier.
Like, she just be busting out laughing and, like, tears streaming down her face, and it's so funny.
That's always, like, the best kind of laugh.
Yeah.
So, I actually have, like, this one story. I was in, I don't remember what grade, because I was with this guy, and we were together for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember his mom took me and him to go see Get Out.
Oh. Why would she do that?
Because I wanted to go see it.
Oh. I thought she suggested we go see Get Out.
It was more of like me and him wanted to go on a date, and she had to drive us, of course.
Right.
Because we were like 13.
Yeah.
So, and I think it was a rated R movie or something. So she took us to go on like our date, and I wanted to see that movie. And I was going to meet his family after. So I went to go see Get Out, and then I went to a family function with him. And I was, of course, the only black girl there. And I met his whole family.
That's a whole nother movie of Get Out. That's a sequel.
I was only scared because I had just seen the movie.
Was that supposed to be a warning?
Huh?
Was that supposed to be a warning?
Well, she wanted to go see the movie.
I would just be overthinking it, you know? I'd be like, man, I just saw this, and It just feels like it's happening now, and
'Cause, like,
I don't
I
know.
knew-
My stomach hurts.
My stomach hurts. I don't think I could go. But no, it was. We went to see the movie, and then we went to his family's after, and I just remember just freaking out on the ride there. And I was like, okay, so your family's good, right? They're not gonna do what they did in that movie, right?
They're not gonna say the N word, right?
I was like, they're gonna be chill, right? And he was like, yeah, they're fine. Like, they're not racist or anything. Like, because I was worried about that. When I got there, his family was super nice.
Mhm.
You know
no
what?
red flags.
I want to say this though. I saw a TikTok, Jesus, a couple times about this issue because it seems like a lot of the times white people are very accepting towards other races other than other races.
I mean,
Wait, what?
when
So like white people around like a crowd of people in general today, I feel like are more accepting towards other races than other races are towards other races.
because let's just say a lot of my family were very confused when I was like, I'm dating a white guy. Or I told them, like, there's a high chance the person I marry is going to be, like, a white man or something. And they were like, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like white people are bold enough anymore to say that out loud because it is such
Trump made them bold.
Some of them.
Yeah.
A good majority, and that's enough for me to see.
But that's I don't think he made them like that. I think they were always like that.
Well, yes, they've always been like that, but he made it a point to be vocalizing about it.
About what?
Being like racist and like the Black Lives Matter and stuff.
I think it was a triggering point in history
immigrants
because he does have a
He was
mouth,
like, it's okay
and it's not
to
okay.
be racist.
But it also made a lot of conservative people switch parties because of the way he was talking to other people.
Yeah.
Or talked about other ethnicities because there's a reason why he's not in office now, and it's strictly because of how bad his mouth is.
And his Twitter.
Yeah, he needs to stay off of Twitter. First of all, everybody stay off of Twitter.
Like, no one's literally, you can tell, you can ask anyone. I know a lot of conservatives. I'm not conservative at all whatsoever, but there's a lot of people that are conservative in the Conservative Party that have told me they will never support people in the Conservative Party again just because of what type of reputation they do have and what, I guess, vendetta there is. Because it is, he did vocalize a lot of things in the Conservative Party that were not said by other presidents that were conservatives, but it is what they were thinking and what they intended to do with the people, even if they vocalize it or not. But he was very vocal about how he felt about people in other communities.
What party are you guys?
I don't vote, so...
Like, if you were to vote, what would you be under?
I would be an independent.
Probably.
I think I'm
Democrat.
liberal.
Oh, wait.
I don't really like to be classified as either Democratic or Republican because I don't think I'm either.
No, I would never vote underneath one of those, but I would definitely vote under a liberal.
I just want Bernie Sanders.
He's on his last leg.
He's on for our generation, though. He is for us. He understands us. He's probably like the only person that stood up there during that campaign that was like, we need to work with these people.
He was trying to make college free for us.
Neither of the... It's such bullshit because part of the national debt, the reason why it's so high is because the unpaid student loans that are getting taken to the grave with people. Like, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid how this country federalizes so many things that we have to pay for some reason, for literally no reason. Like, for literally no reason. Like, what is this benefiting? Because it's not going anywhere if we're not paying it. It's just going to national debt, but no one can afford it.
I remember in high school, I looked up how much in debt America is.
It's never going to stop. Trillions and trillions of dollars.
It is too high to... I'm pretty sure nobody in the world could pay it. It's never going to be paid. And who are we paying it to? Ourselves? Like, I don't understand how that works.
It's just money that we're burning, basically. It's just never going to be paid. A lot of it is credit cards.
Well, see, the United States, and I learned this in, like, U.S. history, the United States wouldn't be in so much debt if we would just mind our own business when it comes to wars. Because you have to pay to be in wars. You have to pay so much money to be in it.
We pay other countries to have wars.
Yes, we pay them, and also we were kind of broke in like the beginning stages, so it was kind of like we did a lot of IOUs where we had to like fight for other countries that wasn't even our battle to fight.
I feel like we really got off topic from interracial relationships.
I know. I don't know where the fuck this. Well, because Trump
Yeah.
is racist.
He's also a hypocrite.
Yeah. Let's circle back around real quick. Have you had any like funny looks, Maika, like while you were dating somebody, if you're holding hands walking down the street with like a significant other that's
Like Cracker Barrel shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because I was black and my boyfriend was a white ginger, full on red hair ginger. And, you know, just that, we kind of just looked like an odd couple. But I was like, but think of the, like, mulatto ginger babies. Just think
Oh my
about that.
God,
That
their hair
would
would be
be
so
so
their hair would
cute.
probably be like a brown gingery.
Oh, Jess has a big.
color.
That's how Ocean is. Because Jess is like a strawberry blonde,
Yeah.
and her dad is a redhead, and her baby Ocean has curly red hair, and she's mixed.
Oh my
That's what I'm saying. I was like, think of the black and white ginger babies. Imagine if they had like little freckles. I was like, imagine. And people were like, I see it now. But, you know, just, I definitely had the looks. Even for my own family, whenever I would tell my siblings, they would laugh at me. They're like, this is what you like? This is who you date? And I'm like, I'm not like you guys. I definitely grew up in a different
Time.
everything
Yeah.
from them. They're more kind of materialistic, very tough personalities, and I grew up in more just, you know, not literally having like flashy clothes. I didn't really wear anything like name brand. You know, I was all white school,
Yeah.
so there wasn't a lot of like African American, a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of Asian people. There was not a lot. So
The one thing I do like about my job, though, I work with so many different races. I work with Asians, all different types of Hispanics, cluster of like Middle Eastern. We have so many different ethnicities within
'cause,
that,
yeah, like it gets
and we have white and
it's a
black.
mix.
So we just have like that's the one thing I think that's the coolest part about my job. It's not the fact of what I'm doing or the fact of like the job itself. It's the fact of who I work with.
When it first started, I was like the only one that didn't speak Spanish.
Yeah,
Yeah, my job. They all spoke English. They were bilingual, but
but
they were all Hispanic. They were all talking to each other in like Spanish, and I'm like,
that's how a lot of shit was probably talked about you that you didn't even know.
no, that wasn't that group of
Oh.
people. After I started, they all kind of just like lingered away and just like one dropped after another, and then different people came in, and then that
And
wasn't like that
started some
anymore.
shit.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I felt when I got to college. Imagine going from just like mainly white people in your school, and that's all your friends are white, everybody's just white, and then I get to college, now my friends are black. I was like, how did this dynamic switch so quickly? I think it was because I did EOP, and EOP is mainly for like to help African Americans, low income people, people who can't get in because of their educational situations.
I'm surprised a lot of black people didn't want to have interest in that.
No, it's a lot. It was mainly black people.
Oh, I thought you
in
were saying
EOP.
there's. Oh, okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
like
there's
that's
a lot
what
of
it's
white
for.
people.
It's to also to encourage black people to go to college and actually get an education. So I met a lot of people through that. And then my roommate was black because I met her through that, and we decided to be roommates. And then the roommate that we ended up getting, she's like black and Turkish. So
Damn.
yeah, but she's a light bright, so she's passing. When she straightens her hair, she's passing.
She got all that
Flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That dynamic switch, I liked it. And then I ended up having like an Asian friend, but then she just went on with her life, and then I had an Indian friend, but she kind of just stopped being friends with me because
No,
of the
Asians
situation.
talk to me.
Huh?
My supervisor's Asian, and like I'm having a hard time with her because she's very like stern, but I also can't understand her because she doesn't have like the best English. So it's like
That's like one of my teachers.
it's like very very like hard, and it's very frustrating like every day to go into work because I don't mind, I guess, what I do. It's just the barrier of languages that you have to do to get around to talk to people, especially there's only one area that has a white supervisor that's all the way across the building. So like every other supervisor is a different ethnicity, but they're not white or black. So they're like Asian, Hispanic, or like Iranian and stuff like that. So I mean it is awesome, but I can't understand. My supervisor, who's the one that's giving me work, she'll say two full complete sentences looking me in the eyes and I don't know what she's saying.
That's honestly, I had a couple of teachers who had a heavy Chinese accent, and imagine just sitting through class an hour and 15 minutes of just not really knowing what they're saying.
It's so difficult because our language is so much more simple than English, like any language I believe is. Like English is such a huge concept to like understand. Like even like people that speak English don't even understand English. Like I'm not even kidding.
That's why we take English class.
Like up until like we die, we have to take English classes. Like it's ridiculous.
Like if you take a sentence that we say and translate it to Mexican or like Puerto Rican or whatever, it's gonna be shorter.
Yeah, because they don't use
because like they don't use half of the words that we use. So like their sentences are shorter. It doesn't make sense to us, but it makes perfect sense to them. It's like we would have said it to each other.
Well, like I took Spanish for quite some time, and sometimes it's like the sentence you say in English is technically backwards when you read it or write it in Spanish. It's backwards.
Yeah, because you put the masculine and feminine.
Oh, yep.
Do it's just
the conjugating. Shit.
Did you guys listen to Gangster's Paradise, that song?
Oh yeah.
We had it in a Spanish version. I forgot what the Spanish version of it was, but it was yo was I and then there's two. Don't you know that's the informal you?
Oh my god!
I will always remember that. That's like 7th grade Spanish.
The first Spanish lesson we had learned our ABCs, and
wait,
yeah, A B C D E F.
Yeah, that.
I don't know any. I took Spanish in 8th grade, never took it again.
You didn't take it in 7th?
No.
Oh, I had to take it 7th and 8th, and then I passed my proficiency at the end of 8th grade, and I didn't have to take it at all in high school.
I took it all the way up till 11th grade and got college credit for it.
Great.
Yeah, and I had a choice to do it. I just was not good at it.
I'm not.
And when when I got to college, I didn't have to take. I took the language proficiency test, and basically they were like, if you know enough Spanish to pass this test, you don't have to take a language.
Yeah.
I wanted to take Arabic though.
Oh, we didn't have that. We only had Latin and Spanish. That was it.
Well, I mean, like in college.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how to roll my tongue.
That's different.
They had
we also have like.
But I'm
we
have
Hindi and we have I think a few people Indian too at my job too. We just have a little bit of everything. Like if you walked in, you'd be like, "Wow."
Oh, the culture.
Yes.
I would
the atmosphere.
I would love it.
You should see how many languages is on our refrigerator in our break room for please throw away your trash or whatever. All the different languages. We even I don't know what language this is, but you know the squigglies?
Arabic.
That's Arabic?
Yes.
Okay, we have that.
I have been on Duolingo trying to learn Arabic and Hindi and German, and it has not been easy. I took a German class in college, but that was about it for German. So I kind of want to continue that along with learning Hindi and Arabic. And if you guys want to teach me Hindi and Arabic, or you might get a happy ending at the end. Who's
I said you might get a happy ending at the end.
I kind of hope so.
Oh my god, this bitch.
I swear. Oh Lord, I don't know. It's such a turn on to hear somebody speak Arabic or Hindi.
You should learn French, honey.
I can't even roll my fucking tongue.
Oh.
Damn,
like I literally. Like I just got nothing in me, bro.
I'm weak.
She got saltine crackers.
Not the crackers.
You call me a cracker?
Oh my god, a saltine cracker. I eat
Call me a
those.
cracker.
Not that I eat those. Ooh, getting spicy. Damn. All right, guys. This is a long ass podcast.
We're about to wrap it up.
Oh yeah, because this podcast is only long because we have like a guest speaker. So of course it's going to be a longer podcast. It's going to be full of more content. And if you guys ever have anything you want to say to us about maybe your culture, if you want to enlighten us some more, or if you want to, give me some lessons, feel free to message us on our TikTok,
Our Bitchin Box.
in our Bitchin Box at calmingthechaos_22.
Again, that is calmingthechaos_22. And
chaos_22.
okay, whatever, Brittany. And next week, I think we are gonna have a more deeper talk. So
Prepare yourselves.
Yes, prepare yourselves, and we might have a guest. So just stay tuned for that for episode 9.
We're almost done with season 1!
Woo!
So, for season 1, we're only going to do 10 episodes in total. But in a few months, we're going to come back with season 2 and hopefully do vlogging. And that way you guys get to see more about our lives and the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. And me and Zaria sometimes will go for drives and we'll just do like car karaoke.
Yes.
So we'll be vlogging those things.
Or chilling by the pool.
Oh yeah. So
well, maybe not for season 2 because the pool is gonna be closing.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be the winter time.
Yeah, but you will get to see us at Hyperglow. If anybody's going to Hyperglow in November, you will get to see that.
Mm-hmm. We will probably have flyers to give out.
Yes.
While we're at Hyperglow, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. So if you guys are gonna be in the Buffalo area around then, definitely check it out.
Also, if you guys want to draw us a logo, we can give you a prize.
Yes, we will make you like a gift basket. You just gotta like fill out a little questionnaire. But if anybody wants to, doodle up something for us, and we'll do a drawing.
Yeah.
And do it that way. That sounds like a good idea.
Because the logo we have, I like it, but I want it to look funkier. Like, I want it to look like a 90s, like the 90s themed t-shirts?
Yes.
Where they have, imagine that, but like, Calming the Chaos.
Yeah, I think that.
Or like
really
when it's
nice.
like dripping. And
oh my god,
color.
Love that.
That's my vision, guys. Make it come to life.
Yes, and we will definitely shout you out. We will promote it, especially on our website, because it's going to be all over our website.
And especially if you're an artist, this could be
a nice break for you.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we got to get a few more subscribers. People, please subscribe.
Support Black creators.
Yes.
Support us.
Literally. We're like your sisters from a different mister. So please. Yeah.
We don't say them.
Whatever. But please support us. And next week also we will be having another little, what is it?
Like interview, guest star.
Well, yes, but we're also going to be dropping that thing that I can't talk about.
Oh yeah, we got some little secret that we'll let y'all know.
Yes, in episode 9. But we will wrap this up here. My name is Zaria.
And I'm Maika.
I'm Brittany.
And this is Calming the Chaos. Bye! Say bye, Brittany.
Goodbye.
Later.